Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl, and I'm worried.
你就打那个7两，你就看他现在有没有。以后你就可以先确定。我有调整，我会先去那个指令那边调整，就一律都是看那个指令那边。
Be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
禁止你去就是要让我去。
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot.
为了赚钱，为了
galleons were worth the risk.
命都不要哎。
Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
重要的。
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping. Notes all his trades.
因为很花钱，所以要很记账。
In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is.
希望你的 uncle 不会变成行尸。来上课了，第一次上占卜课。我也想学占卜。我就去买一个那个龟壳，不是龟壳，然后里面可以放那个铜板吗？可以放那个铜板，然后之后就开一个占卜计划。什么叫江湖骗子？
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
时间魔法，不管重来几次，我都会胜利的。
Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
等一下，我想一下。
I think you have it.
Revelio.
但我觉得还好哎。那我还是这个留着好了。好了，我们把作业做完了。好不好？我们需要这个。占卜计划不好吗？有什么比较适合我的占卜
？Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
想要吗？去购买霍格华兹的传承，你就可以拥有一本。
Hello, Serena. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along.
你会怕哦？你不是相信他吗？
At best, I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend, Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion.
我有。
You could retrieve something of mine in the process.
事情很多哎。
A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
不想问太多了。我想问那个应该不会。
Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it.
不会影响
You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
这边其实还有一个支线任务。你看这个。我先看一下那个支线任务。
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
你好像很气耶。
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
What else is in Mr.
给我钱，拿你。
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again.
合伙的风险。
Snidgets with one stone.
一石二金探鸟。
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar.
我是勇者，你的东西就是我的东西。
Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Easy 的，那个支线简单呐。
This must be it.
好多好酷的场
This
景哦。
must be the cellar. Now, to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Bandit!
哎，哎，他为什么会走过来？
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Stop! Stop, Bandit!
他怎么会走过来？我就不能直接把他干？我不想要啊！我不想要！我不想要！我真的不想要。
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Where is that venomous tentacula?
他先死掉呢。姑姑，我需要很多姑姑。这个怎么都不能踩。还有吗？还有吗？姑姑。
Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Revelio.
Revelio.
靠北哦，靠北，他瞬移，他瞬移，他原本在我右边，然后他突然在我面前出现，我真的是惊死呢。
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of
Hello,
mine?
Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. Let's see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
500块。这是什么？哎，等一下，恶名昭彰的敌人，复仇野狼面具，霍格华兹皇室长袍，哎，那我们来看一下我们的任务，我们是不是要去？我们先追踪这个。世界地图，太好了！我这边有先去过了，事先的探索是正确的。
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Hello.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet.
我以为可以
You can gather hawk lumps
直接
and
给他毛
collect
菇
the
精，
box of letters there.
然后盒子给我。
Do you remember anything about the letters you put
可
in
以
the
解
box?
决的事情，结果我还要自己去找盒
A few
子。
letters from some of her school friends.
哇，
Some
怎么会
nice
这
memories.
样？
I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
怎么会这样？
Thank you, Mrs. Spruttle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Spruttle mentioned.
菇
I saw
Revelio.
菇，
where belonged to a unicorn.
那个菇还种不了，不知道以后能不能种。毛巾菇洞穴里面一定有很多菇。刚刚那一幕是阿兹卡班吗？阿兹卡班的，我要走哪里去？
Better have a look around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Spruttle should be pleased.
这样。里面有鱼耶！
Confringo.
怎么这么乌烟瘴气啊？
Lumos. Revelio.
有鱼就代表是安全的。呵，
Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
决斗技巧啊，不太懂，所以他可能要用那个魔法，古代魔法，才可以甩到他脸上。所以这次就算了，因为我的古代魔法没有成功触发。专属。他们都是雷文克劳的哎，今年雷文克劳远远不是在这里，每一届每一年每一届都会有人毕业，也有新生进来，所以这次的他们那个时候的史莱哲林很难打。
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
Revelio.
哎，他们是
I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this
好
back.
朋友。看一下哦，是不是有很多东西没有拿？哎，这可不能浪费。
Revelio.
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 他怎么会说我头上有箱子啊？可是他其实是在外面，我上去看看好了。他把洞窟外的东西也弄进来了。姑姑
I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps.
Revelio.
我们先回去解。解任务要紧。等一下。
I should investigate.
哎，快点跟我走。我要看到蚂蚁。
Hello, Mr. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to
好消
harvest
息。
some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The traveling vendors will be thrilled
他倒是没有跟我讲说
to
他
relish
需要
their
多少
stock
毛
of
巾菇哎。
Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you.
变
Now
成
you be careful
各
heading
种
back to
工具人。
Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
喝水水。
What are you up to now?
Serona.
I
have good news. I was able to provide
your
friend Mrs. Sprottle with some
两位先生可以借过一下吗？
And I found your
我
box
没
of
想到会变
letters.
这个样子啊！
Thank you. I knew
破图
you
破
would
图
want to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore
他很不爽
Quidditch.
哎、
Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points.
他超级不爽
I'll
的。
never forgive
那你可
Professor
不可以
Black
借
for
过？你可以
cancelling
从
it
这
this
边
year.
变不见吗
I miss cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I saw a letter from someone named
麦拉
Mirabelle.
贝尔，
Is that
加
Professor
利克
Garlick?
教授。
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a
我
similar
其实
mind,
没有太认真看内
especially
容
when it
啦，
comes to
哈
young
哈。
people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to
他
Mrs.
真的疯
Sprottle.
狂抖动。
You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand.
下次
And not
这
everyone
个
was
提
as
醒了我
kind
们
to me
下一
as the
次
Sprottles,
不要
but the
绕
depth
过去
of
讲话会
their
比较好。
and that of so many of my
路
friends
人会影响你的剧情体验。
got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden.
再次
Thank
感
you
谢你
again
帮助他。
for helping her and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
忆当年，忆当年。耶！我有统价了。那时候那个迪克有跟我们讲说，可以去哪里买奇珍异兽啊？这个吗？我们去看一下奇珍异兽要多少钱。我想要买大型的。Go！ 这边有小路。
Hello there. Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers.
他说我喜欢偷东西。No， 他发现我是勇者了。走这里，这里还是我第一次来。
Revelio.
哦，我可以抓那个回来卖咯。
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole.
看起来我要帮他解任务
They did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair.
我要当快递员了吗？不要跟我
Must
开
have
玩
been
闹
someone
哦。
from America, no doubt. Because we don't even have them
后面
here.
那个后面猫头鹰的脚
What
脚
are you
让我
here
好
for?
在意哦。
Mooncar fur, Derrickle feathers. Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose. The cry on those things.
我们需要那种，我把它卖掉，它会自己飞回来这种奇兽。
Sounds like stocking your
发大
shelves
财
comes with hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was. but add it up to here with parents grumbling.
太吵
Not
了。
my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an
哦，
easel.
好可怕哦！
You should have heard them.
暴走很可怕哎。
Best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for.
感觉他们的骑兽蛮多都是养在，就是他们会有自己一个室外空间，所以那个跳蚤是难以避免的。
Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out.
我的存货会逃跑哦，你要自己小心哦。笑出猪声。
Take all the time you need, and thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
你有大型骑兽吗？
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
他没有，他只有卖副产
I
品。
will not mind seeing you here again. Consider
我
yourself
先
welcome.
去厕所，等我一下，我去厕所。我回来了，所以我可以，我大胆的想法怎么样？
Wingardium Leviosa.
迷踪鸟。 我们这个是什么？支线，星星是支线，对吧？哎！等，不行啊，都有东西啊！哦，那一直拔，一直爽哎。 不能，我想骑扫帚。红米村这边都不能骑扫帚。
Lumos. Reparo.
好像没有。哎。
Lumos.
后面有羊哎。 25差10、18，这样可以养吗？好吧，不行。地图上我记得会显示那个，不会吗？这根胖球啊！我扣到我的伤口，救命！这里嘞？不是，我不知道这个玻璃兽。那你嘞？胖球。那我们去这里好了。哎，你好远哦。那附近嘞？附近有没有不一样的？紫色巨。我要这个，我要独角兽。我要养独角兽，这里嘞，我可以养独角兽哎！我先离开那个，我要离开火米村的范围啊！啊，不对啊，正常来讲我应该可以，就是我按错。哇，按太快了，按太快不是一件好事哎。兄弟们别紧张，我只是在抓独角兽的。
Levioso. Levioso. Oh no, you don't.
我有独角兽了！